Some farmers across Ohio in a tough spot. They got permission to grow hemp last year as part of the first season of Ohio's hemp program. But turning what they harvest into products they can sell, that's tough to do right now. Kevin Berry has been following the state's hemp industry rollout.
And in this News 5 original, he explains how Ohio's first year growing hemp is an experiment for everyone.
When we visited Paul Amoroso's farm over the summer,
and we have some test ones, some of them are clones.
The hemp plants he was growing on this small plot of land was a big experiment. Hemp and marijuana both come from the cannabis plant. The only difference is hemp has less than 0.3% THC, so it won't get you high. Ohio started allowing farmers to grow it outside last year, and Paul's experimental crop was all about trying to figure out what strands could grow in Ohio.
That actually worked out really well because some of them really did horrible.
He says about 300 to 400 of the 1,000 hemp plants he put in the ground weren't thriving in Ohio's climate. But that identified the strands that would be successful here, and that Paul and his business partner, Karen DeLuca, can grow for their line of hemp creams and oils. The problem in the Buckeye State is what to do after farmers harvest that hemp.
There's not a lot of places to process it. The infrastructure is not there. The other businesses that you need to support it still are forthcoming.
Processors turn hemp flower into products that other people can buy, but Paul says since Ohio's hemp program is so new, most processors are out of state and they're expensive, making farmers hesitant.
They didn't realize how much money they would have to invest themselves to turn it into products. And that's not how most farming happens.
Fewer than 200 Ohio farmers even got permission to plant hemp last year. The Department of Agriculture tells News 5 all but 30 put plants in the ground, but of the more than 2,000 acres where hemp growing was approved, farmers used only 630 acres. That's less than a third.
And I think that there were a lot of farmers who were hesitant in Ohio to grow this year because they were unsure.
That uncertainty makes it that much harder to make Ohio's hemp industry any stronger. So researchers at Central State University just outside Dayton are trying to learn what farmers would already know about hemp if it hadn't been illegal to grow it for so long.
That's why we're at this really fundamental stage in agronomy and trying to figure out what the crop needs.
Dr. Craig Schlidenhofer and Dr. Brandy Phipps received federal grants to learn more about hemp plants and how it impacts the soil it grows in, and how hemp products impact our bodies, too.
We do not have the data about what is in these products to start with, and more importantly, what is in the products when they're smoked or when they're vaped.
Even though there are hemp products for sale right now, the researchers say they don't take a stance for or against hemp. They're just filling in the knowledge gaps for the federal government and farmers like Paul and Karen.
Our goal is to be part of the hemp industry in every form and fashion.
In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.